Trying to get the funnel set with the RC to begin with. Now let's just recall her out. The hero dive is in, and we just want to make sure that we get the value that we need. Rage in the core, and now all of the Hog Riders in, and King ability, there we go. Waiting a bit on getting the actual Warden ability popped here. Still about a minute on the clock. King is still healthy, and we also have the Royal Champion ability. And there we go, a wonderful 3-star to start off with. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we are going to showcase a variation of the Super Hog Rider army. Right now, what I've done is I've taken out some Super Hog Riders. I've put in some furnaces for extra funneling. I have the new equipment for the Queen on. Previously, I was using the Healer Puppet. Now I am not. Other than that, it's a hero dive, the RC for funneling, and then recalling to put with the Super Hog Riders. Let me show you the replay on understanding how we approach bases. Coming in right here from the beginning, we're sending in the Royal Champion. We want to get a funnel set. Let's just quickly stop the replay right here. What we see from the top is that we have a very hero dense area up here. Now, the first thing you actually want to do is want to click the clan castle, because we want to enter from a place where we can go in and pull any CC troops out, poison them and take them out with the heroes. Now, it's very difficult to funnel this type of base because it's so ring oriented that it's very hard to get a clear entrance. Now let's just continue. We're sending in the Royal Champion just to clear things out on the left, and we just recall her out of there. Now from the top, Ice Golem first, some furnaces, and then the heroes and the log launcher, and then we tried funneling a bit more on the right. We kind of failed, meaning that things would go on the right side and walk instead of going in towards the very heavy core. We get the Yetis in there and we just raise them up and poison, and we get some value from them. Queen unfortunately is stuck, but that's just how it is. We send in the Super Hog Riders with the Warden and the recalled RC. We are delaying the Warden ability just a bit, and then we heal to start off with, because that seems like a better approach. Now on the poison, we use our second heal, and then we use the Warden ability right here as we walk into some more heavy damage. Now from there, it's basically just about playing it out. We haven't used the RC ability yet, so we're just waiting on a time for that. We also have 2 invises, so she can carry everything even if it were just her left. And that's it, guys. Get the initial funnel set up, hero dive to take out the clan castle troops, and then see if we can create a better funnel to make sure that the troops actually go in where we want them, or the heroes go in where we want them. Let's go out and test this in a real attack. First thing we want to do is send in the Royal Champion, and we have identified a place. I do see the clan castle from the bottom, but the top compartment is so good looking for a hero dive, so I'm gonna go in on that. There is some variations to this attack strategy, and that is the beauty of it, but generally speaking, it's the same thing every single time. Let's see. So we got the RC in here, trying to get some value, trying to help on the funnel side of things, and we do remember that we put down the invis spells at the correct time and place to make sure that we get the value that we need. And we need another one right now. We were a bit late, so that is fine. Let's actually put in one last. Do we actually survive? We might actually not. There we go. Okay, I'm going to pull out. Then on the left side right here, or on the top side actually, we're going to send in some stuff right here to help with the funnel, just like so. Log launcher in from the top, King, Queen, and we already sent in the wall breaker. And then from here, it's basically just about making sure that the value we want is the value that we get from the hero. I'm going to use the King ability early just to, you know, he can tank the damage. And then once the Queen is a bit further in, I'm going to pop the ability right there, and then we're going to rage them up. This looks awesome. Now, I would like to come in from the bottom side right here, so that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to send everyone in there. You don't want to delay that too much, and the reason why is basically just because things do take time with the Royal Champion charge and the what's it called, the hero dive and all of that. So to make sure that things are that we don't time fail, we do not want to wait for the entire hero dive to be over. We want to get in there fairly early. We do still have the Royal Champion ability. There is some base on the top side, though we do have the actual Yetis from the Clan Castle still up there. Now I am just gonna heal on that bomb tower. There we go. Not really gonna do a whole lot, but yeah, that's it. Truly awesome and overpowering attack strategy. This is a really good one. You can very easily take it into Clan War League, and the reason why is because it's the same strategy every single time. For Clan War Leagues, you will always go for the Clan Castle. In this case, I did do something else, but in general, you can always just hero dive the Clan Castle and get everything that you need, and then just send in the Hog Riders from the funnel that you created. But let's do another attack. These ring style bases are causing me so many headaches. They are so popular and they are so difficult to funnel, but I guess that is the challenge, right? That's what we are here to learn, how to get better. Sending in the Royal Champion, great. We are trying to set the funnel. Let's make sure that we put down the invisibility spells at 46, or when it turns 6 on the clock, so that we don't take too much damage and that we get the most out of the Spirit Fox as well. Where does she walk? She walks in towards the middle. We actually don't need anything more from her because we're going to hero dive right there. Let's send in the funnel troops first, actually, like so. I'm actually going to put both of these down and then everything else. And there's nothing to wall break, which is just how things are. But you know, that's it. We can't really do anything about it. Now I should probably have cleared out that elixir collector, but that's just how it's going to be. The queen is also going to walk. This is terrible. This is actually terrible. I'm going to pop the ability just for the sake of, you know, securing this actual crazy bad funnel that I created. Now I'm not going to wait. Let's just send in all of the Hog Riders. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then some archers from behind. That's fine. I'm going to wait on the ability from the Warden right here until we are at a point of a lot of splash damage. We do have a heal spell we can use, double. Oh no, I didn't catch the queen, unfortunately. I'm going to use the ability once we get a bit over here. I think if we can delay it that far, I'm hoping that we can. We do have some. No, I'm actually going to use it right now, and that's just because things might start to split up. Yeah, Royal Champion goes there. Let's see, where could we use the next healing spell? Probably just right there. A really overpowering attack strategy. I know this wasn't a full max base in terms of defenses, but I mean, I have every single Hog Rider left. I have a full health RC with the Fox still. I have an Invis and the ability and a freeze and like every single Hog Rider. This is insane. But the attack strategy is simple, but it can be extremely punishing if you don't get the value from the hero dive, which was very close to happening for us right here. Let's do a final attack strategy so that we can look at different types of bases. Hopefully I can find something that's not a ring base. Okay, a really compact compartment type base style right here. And things have been moved around so we don't get the support from the Cane nor the Giant before we are pretty much done with the base. So let's send in the Royal Champion in from the top. We have the Clan Castle just beside the Town Hall, so we can take those out with the hero dive. That's why I'm trying to get the funnel in right here. We could argue that putting down the furnaces could make a big difference in terms of time. However, I'm not comfortable whilst filming doing that whole multitasking thing. So I'm going to recall out of there right away just for time's sake. I'm going to put in some stuff right here and some stuff right there. I'm actually going to do this, and then I am going to wall break in just like so. Boom. This looks like a decent funnel. Hopefully things can go in. I'm going to wait on the ability. Hopefully the fire spitters won't just kill off all of our troops. Doesn't look like it. Let's actually just rage up and get the queen ability going as well. We've got an achievement. Amazing. Thank you for that. No Clan Castle troops. I'm not a legend, so you know that's just how it is. Now I'd like to go in from the top right here. This actually looks like a great point of entrance. Do we need something like, yeah, we actually do. I'd rather not use, I'm actually going to use the ability because then we can get the queen in there and that's, you know, amazing. We are going to get into the core of things, which is just, you know, lucky as crazy. It's just so good when things go in, but then they're going to split off. Main group is going to go more towards the top side of things and we are going to be just okay with that. In terms of, let's just put down the archers right here. I'm going to wait with the last healing spell just until we get further down towards this multi-archer tower. However, we are most likely going to lose quite a bit of troops. Healing spell, giant bomb. Oh, it's okay. We have the warden. The warden puts so much HP into those hog riders, and the value from the warden with the health gem or the life gem, whatever it's called, is just crazy because the super hog riders and then the hogs and the riders, when they split off, are all benefiting from the health that they get. We still have the queen alive, Kane alive. We have the poison spell, 2 invest freeze, and the royal champion ability. Crazy strong, and the furnaces actually are really good, because depending on the base that you are attacking, they can provide such a good funnel for your troops. Whereas if you were to bring in those extra hogs, that most of the times from what I've tested doesn't really matter. But this is the attack strategy. Make sure that you have Yetis in the log launcher so that they can get a lot of value. You can bring a Titan, but if your heroes die off before the log launcher pops and gets the troop out of there, the Titan will do absolutely nothing, whereas the Yetis will always get some good value. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm going to see you very soon. Cheers.